What's up, guys? P-89 here with a final review of the Winchester Large Bowie. And I have one word for this knife right here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a great blade for $20 at your local Walmart. Some of you guys remember I got this blade not too long ago. Said I was going to do a review on it. And told you I was going to go out there and that I was going to do some chopping with it. Unfortunately, I do not have the video footage of using this knife. However, I will tell you this straight up. I did cut wood with this thing, and man, oh man, I am supremely impressed. And I'm sorry to Winchester because I had doubts about this knife for $20. And I really should never have, because this blade right here gets it done. It gets it done right the first time and at such a low cost. So as you can see, it's got the nylon sheath. You could put your belt right in here. There's a belt loop. It's got two straps to hold the blade into place. The first one's here near the finger or hand guard, whichever you prefer to call it. And the second one is here towards the end of the last knuckle. This blade is full tang, and it does use, or does have rather, nice wood, very lightweight, feels good in the hand. So I'm going to take the knife out here, and I'll show it to you in a second. Just want to show you one thing real quick. The nylon sheath has this plastic in it. I'm just going to squeeze it so you can see it. And that covers the interior of the sheath for the blade. Now for the blade itself. It's got some stuff on it still from outside, cutting. Should probably clean that off more. I do want to say one thing real quick, guys. This blade, not a nick on it. It is still just as sharp as when I first bought it. I did a stabbing test into a tree. Nothing. The point is still just as sharp as when I got it. A little hard on that. And when I stabbed into the tree, it got about this far in, without much effort at all. And when I was chopping the wood, I pretty much used most of my force, really put into this blade. And I'm telling you guys, it held up just fine. I was cutting between a 5 and 7 inch branch, a couple of them actually. Cut them all the way through, and I actually used pieces of those branches to sharpen them as if they were spears, and it did everything and more. Okay, feels really good in the hand, really does. I'm supremely impressed. And here you have a little hole here for a lanyard or a paracord. Probably do something with that down the road. Now this is a 8. I believe it's 8 3/4 inch, a little bit more than that maybe, blade. And actually, I was surprised. This is actually not the real size for a Bowie knife, and I always thought that a Bowie knife was around this size, but originally they were much bigger. That said, for what you're going to need, for the most part, this right here fits the bill. It really does. It's got a couple little scratches on here and stuff. That's actually from the sheath, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. The sheath does put like little scratch marks on there and stuff. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. You can see one. That actually came from the factory like that. But really, it doesn't bother me too much. And very happy with it. Now, a little history on the Bowie. The Bowie was designed by Jim Bowie. And this is an American original right here. Jim Bowie took different knife designs to perfect a new style of knife, which is the Bowie knife. And to me, in some aspects, it is a perfect design because it has so many uses. The cowboys used it, bandits used it, bushwhackers, all that. And it's really good for combat. It's good for survival as far as chopping wood, uh, making firewood, taking the bark off. It's good for cutting up your food. And some bowies you could actually throw. I wouldn't suggest throwing this one. I'm not sure how well that'll work, but yeah, it's just a really nice blade for the money. This is now a very highly recommended on this channel, the Winchester Large Bowie. At the Walmart you can get it for $20. Guys, highly recommend it. Go get yourself one. Piedmonte 89 out. Peace. Remember, anti-gun is anti-American.